gujaratibete.com is very happy that आज हम आपसे बात कर रहे हैं. I'm sad that you are not in Mumbai, वरना हम in person मिल सकते.
Thanks a lot for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Yeah. A pleasure. So पहला सवाल, आप जैसे बॉलीवुड के ठाकुर हैं, मतलब you have been playing these roles since the time I remember. Why do you think this
Thakur?
Why this character, or this kind of role has stuck to you?
See, basically, I think these kinds of roles require a certain persona, a certain kind of personality, which generally people think of Thakur and they think of something like me, maybe with my patka on, and it may be in Maharashtra like Kolhapuri Feta or whatever, whatever I'm wearing in Bhul Bhulaiya, or in Virasat I was wearing something. It's that typical Thakur get-up, and then Devdas and so many other films. But I think people like me in this particular get-up, where थोड़ा रॉब वाला जो भी चक्कर होता है, थोड़ा रॉयल, थोड़ा डॉन टाइप का भी बोल सकते हैं आप. वैसे मैंने बहुत सारे डॉन भी किए हैं.
Of course.
मतलब I'm mainly into main negative,
the dark characters.
Yeah. So it is not just Thakur. There are so many other characters, like there is police. अभी आपका जो फरेब बोल रहे हैं उसमें तो I was police officer, a psycho character.
Yes, a psycho character, but we loved him. You're fine with the psychoness. So मैं आपसे पूछूंगी कि भूल भुलैया में काम करने का experience कैसा रहा? Because the first I had, it's like a cult film. और of course ये कहानी बहुत अलग है. The director is different. There are a lot of पूरा take ही इस कहानी का अलग लिया गया है. But how was the experience? And वो pressure था थोड़ा कि एक पहले बन चुकी है, लोग शायद comparison करेंगे. What was it for you as an actor?
See, as an actor, I don't have any pressure, any tension. That's because this pressure generally is on the director, because he knows better पहले क्या था और अभी क्या है. Definitely, once I was narrated the story and I was narrated my role by Anish ji, I knew that the two films are different, stories are different, and similar pattern है, लेकिन film अलग है. और वैसा मुझे लगता है मुझे कुछ ऐसा कंपेयर, मेरे कैरेक्टर का कंपेयर होने का कोई इशू नहीं था. सो फॉर मी इट वाज लाइक वन मोर न्यू फिल्म विद अ फैबुलस कैनवास, ह्यूज कैनवास, and all brilliant actors together. So I was also thrilled, and I was longing to work with Anish ji for long time. Means we were talking about working together since forever, but never it happened. Yeah. Suddenly it was there, and it was a great opportunity for me to show my prowess, whatever.
Or I was talking to Amar Upadhyay today, and he told me something very interesting कि भूल भुलैया का जहाँ पे शूट हुआ वो जो that structure, that building has एक अपना खुद का एक character. तो शूटिंग के दौरान के कोई specific experiences, कुछ weird stories, if you can share something.
Yeah, it was a Haveli where we started the shoot. It was not in Maharashtra, it was outside in Lucknow, or even on the outskirts of Lucknow, and it had a really that antique kind of, that very what you could say dilapidated Haveli wala look जो होता है वो उसको उस हवेली को है. And then we were shooting nights, उसमें वो nights भी थी, मतलब all nights we were shooting. So we were that way. अगर आप देखा जाए तो अगर if it was not shooting, if I was supposed to go there alone, I wouldn't have gone. So वैसे वो scary था, everything was quite scary that way. But when the shooting is on, there are so many people, तो ऐसा कोई tension नहीं है. Then I was surrounded with these all great humorous people like Rajpal, संजय मिश्रा, and all these are all like, आप उनके साथ होते हो तो continuous, मतलब ऐसा एक सेकंड नहीं जाता है, वो continuous कुछ ना कुछ चलते रहता है उनका. And then that was a like very interesting time. But generally, when during the night and in such ambience, if you're shooting, say around 3:30, 4 a.m., you start getting sleepy, feeling drowsy and all. So वहाँ एक हाथ गरम चाय, फिर कोई राजपाल या संजय मिश्रा का एक हाथ जोक, या कोई सडनली बीच में गाने लगता था. So these were quite interesting. These are incidences happening in our lives, actors' lives,
Yeah.
हम लोग को इसकी आदत होती है और वो उसमें एक अलग मजा होता है. और दूसरे दिन again going back 6 o'clock 6 a.m. pack up, after that again 1.5 hours travel back to the hotel, then hardly any sleep, क्योंकि होटल में जाने के बाद कभी दिन में नींद होती नहीं है, तो ये फिर साइकिल चलते रहता है। और उसमें अपने को when you are performing, when you are having your own scene, and in my character particularly, you have seen Bulbul, I think you have seen the film, so और anyway, तो उसमें मेरा थोड़ा मतलब ऐसा थोड़ा कड़क कैरेक्टर है उसमें, तो मुझे वो इनकी सब जो आजू बाजू में जो इनकी भंकस चलती थी, मतलब टाइम पास सब होता था उसमें, मुझे कंटिन्यूअसली मतलब इवन वाइल परफॉर्मिंग उसमें भी इनकी एडिशंस इतनी होती थी, और जो जो करते थे तो उसमें मुझे मेरा वो जो क्या बोलते हैं एंग्री लुक मेंटेन करना जरा मुश्किल जाता था। So it was like that. So it was very very humorous, the whole ambience, and even Anish bhai is so energetic. He's like bundle of energy. Continuously he was bouncing everywhere, like bouncing around and enacting whole scene to every actor. And then वो एक अलग ही माहौल था, and it was fun doing the whole film. And then it was twice it was interrupted because of COVID. बीच में COVID हो गई. So as I few people asked me before this, and then I thought that the scariest thing during the shoot of COVID, during the shoot of Bulbulai was COVID.
COVID, yeah.
So वो जब कोविड एक बार एक जो फाइनल हमारा मेन शेड्यूल लगा, that time there was a major COVID wave, and many of the artists and everybody like we got infected. तो उसमें से बाहर निकल के वापस we came back, and then finally the film was complete. It was that's a great thing, like, so it was worth remembering.
और आपके कैरेक्टर की बात करें तो आपने कहा कि थोड़ा ऐसे खड़ूस टाइप का और हमेशा एक उसका स्थायी भाव उससा ही है काइंड ऑफ, तो उस कैरेक्टर के बारे में जरा बात कीजिए।
हाँ, मतलब वो जनरली जो मैंने ठाकुर प्ले किया है उसी पैटर्न में जाता है, बट बाकी जो है वो बाकी ठाकुर आउट एंड आउट विलन्स मैंने किए बहुत सारे, मतलब खतरनाक ठाकुर, मतलब वो डर ही लगता है उनका, जो मुंडी काट दें और ऐसा कुछ, मतलब ऐसा काट छाट वाला जो ठाकुर है ऐसे मैंने बहुत किए। ये भी उसी टाइप का, लेकिन वंस यू सी द मूवी विल कम टू नो इट्स अ डिफरेंट ठाकुर, मतलब उसमें थोड़ा सा फर्क है बाकी ठाकुरों में और इसमें। और वो एक ओवरऑल ऑल कैरेक्टर्स आपको जो अच्छे लगते हैं वैसे आपको शायद ठाकुर अच्छा भी लगने लगे।
आपने जो पहली भूल भुलैया फिल्म है वो आई एम श्योर आपने देखी होगी, तो और इसमें ऑफ कोर्स द टेक इज डिफरेंट, दिस इज प्योर हॉरर, तो आपको खुद हॉरर फिल्में देखना अच्छा लगता है? डू यू लाइक टू वॉच हॉरर फिल्म्स?
मुझे सटल हॉरर फिल्म्स आई लाइक टू सी, लाइक ओमेन, that was a film which direct, it's not direct horror, वो मुझे I don't like that much, but जो ओमेन, देन आफ्टर दैट एग्जॉर्सिस्ट वगैरह जो फिल्म है तो वो भी थोड़ा मुझे थोड़ा हेवी लगा।
कल्ट क्लासेस,
हाँ, सो बट हाँ, क्लासिक अगर हॉरर हो तो मुझे आई लाइक टू सी दैट।
तो आपने जो कैरेक्टर्स प्ले किए, आपने कहा कि हमेशा थोड़े कठोर, मोस्टली विलेनस, डार्क, आपसे रियल लाइफ में लोग डरते हैं क्या?
जनरली है, जनरल फर्स्ट इम्प्रेशन थोड़ा मतलब थोड़ा संभाल के रहते हैं सामने वाला आदमी, थोड़ा मतलब ओवरऑल 6 फुट 2 इंचेस एंड ओवरऑल बॉडी एंड सब स्ट्रक्चर देख के, और फिर बियर्ड वगैरह, फिर जनरली व्हेन आई एम आउट आई वेयर माय हैट एंड ऑल, सो वो पूरा देख के कार्गो वाले कपड़े ट्रैवलर्स के, वो मेरी एक आइडेंटिटी हो गई यहाँ। तो उसको देख के थोड़ा आदमी सामने से सोचता है कि दूसरे 2 बार सोचता है, थिंक्स ट्वाइस कि इसके बाद इनसे डायरेक्ट जाके बात करूं नहीं करूं क्या है। बट once they know me, then they know that I'm one of the most soft-hearted guy. I'm a poet. I've written books, so I am a different person altogether.
Yes.
So उसका और मेरा कोई ताल्लुक नहीं. So you may say that I'm really doing good job as an actor.
Of course, absolutely, absolutely. तो आपने कहा कि आप लिखते हैं, of course I know that you have written books and about poetry. अगर आपसे कहा जाए कि आपके किरदारों के बाहर आप क्या हैं, if I ask you to introduce Milind Gunaji to us, आप क्या कहेंगे?
मुझे यहाँ महाराष्ट्र में भटकिया कहते हैं। भटकिया मतलब जो भटकते रहता है, मतलब ट्रैवलर,
nomad.
I am exactly that, and I'm an explorer. I love to explore new things. It may be anything. It may be my role, exploring nuances of my role, or exploring some fort, some new mountain, or some new tourism spot, or anything, or exploring something like Adhyatma, और मे बी सब मिस्टिक साइंसेस, एस्ट्रोलॉजी, सब में मैं मुझे गति है, मतलब सब में मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा घुस चुका हूँ. एंड आई लव टू एक्सप्लोर एवरीथिंग. सो आई माय बेसिक पिंड जो बोलते हैं ना, दैट इज माय, दिस इज ऑफ एक्सप्लोरर एंड ट्रैवलर, नोमैड. या
Oh, that's beautiful. That's so interesting to know. अच्छा, आपने कहा है कि you are a nomad. तो आपका कौन सा ट्रैवल था जो आपको बहुत very close to your heart? और ट्रैवलिंग हमेशा हमको चेंज करता है,
yes, yes,
कहीं
yes.
पर भी जाके आए. ऐसी कोई ट्रैवल स्टोरीज आप बताइए. We would like to know that from you.
I got around written, I penned about 12 books. So उसमें से around 8-9 are only on travel and only on new places and places where people have not gone many times, like very very rarely visited places. First, the name of my first book is Orbit Tracks in Maharashtra.
Oh,
So वो पहले है. So this is in some 16-17 उसका जो मराठी version था, that is in 16th edition, माझी मुलुकगिरी. This is also in few editions, means like
you
in many.
write in Marathi or English? What's your first?
I started writing in Marathi, but then I started people told me that if it's in English, it has more audience
Reach. Yeah.
reach. And so the people, in fact, who come to visit India or Maharashtra, they refer to my English books. तो उसमें अगर आप ऐसे देखा जाए तो मेरे बहुत सारी प्लेसेस हैं जो, मतलब जो आपने कहा कि मुझे एज अ नोमैड पसंद है, लेकिन सबसे जो माय फेवरेट प्लेस, एंड आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द ट्रेकर्स इन महाराष्ट्र लव दैट प्लेस, दिस इज नोन एज हरिश्चंद्रगढ़.
Yes.
This is a fort just
No.
adjacent to Malches. It's on the border. Malches Ghat you must be knowing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just
yeah, of course.
Malches में जो right में बड़ा mountain दिखता है, that is
हाँ.
Harishchandra, and that is on the border of 3 districts actually, Nagar, Pune, Thana. And then going there is in itself is a thrill. There are all the ways up there are difficult. There are cliffs, there is thick forest, and once you go there, there are so many things to see, so many caves, a very very ancient temple, 2000-year old, and there is a fabulous place called Konkan Kada. I think that's the one of its kind in Maharashtra. It's absolutely most beautiful cliff facing the western direction. So that is something that every trekker, and it's in fact my dream place.
Okay. Oh, this is very interesting. I think we should do, Let's Travel with Milind Gunaji series.
Sure, sure. No, no, I've got a series. I've been doing a series called Bhatkanti and Discover Maharashtra, which
Yes.
is my own production. For last many years, it's going on Zee TV.
Yes.
And
Yes,
I've
I've seen. Now when you are saying it, I recall seeing one of those
yes, yes.
episodes. Yes.
And
Wow.
now just recently, मतलब अभी वो कोविड के बाद बहुत ही अटक गए थे, तो I did one small what you could say small video on Big One, Ujni Dam near. There's a the flamingos visit that place, and there are this time I think around 200 species of birds had come there. So I filmed a small video where I anchored myself. So वो अभी last one जो अभी YouTube पे डाला है, just recently डाला है अभी.
So you are a nature's man.
Yes, I'm a
Absolutely.
photographer also. Photographer, I have held my exhibitions, solo exhibitions. So वो सब एक दूसरे से मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, पूरक चीजें
Everything
हैं.
is interlinked.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes.
wow.
So once you go out for shooting, no, you in fact you go to some new place, then you people around you are all generally people with good personality, and so you get candid photographs, you get those kinds of photos. Then landscapes, of course, if you're going for a song, some beautiful place like Switzerland or Austria or something like there, or Kashmir, wherever. So वो आपको मिल जाता है, और फिर आप लिख भी लेते हैं बीच में टाइम हो गया तो सब all things I can combine because of my this profession.
ऐसी कौन सी जगह है जहां आप ट्रैवल करना चाहते हैं और अभी तक नहीं गए?
I really want to visit Ecuador, and then basically South American countries where there is a rainforest and Amazon, winding Amazon in between. So there are so many species of wildlife. People have not seen that. Even country like Peru, I would love to visit that. Or in very deep interiors of Africa. Suppose right from South Africa till I think I heard about one train called the Pride of Africa, which travels from Cape of Good Hope, South Africa to Tanzania. It covers some 4 or 5 countries, including Victoria Falls. So वो वाला एक ट्रिप मुझे करना है, मतलब ये सब मेरी मेरी मतलब क्या नेक्स्ट ये है. मतलब plannings.
Okay, I'm sure that will be exciting. And then we will read about, what you write about that, those
Travelogue,
places.
travelogue, yeah.
Wow, lovely. So, I can understand that you connect with the wild a lot. और
Yes.
आपके characters काफी, I'll not say wild, but on the darker side. But ऐसे कौन से किरदार हैं जो आपने दूसरे actors को play करते देखे या दूसरी फिल्म में, जिनके ऐसे डार्क कैरेक्टर्स ने आपको अट्रैक्ट किया हो या मे बी एज एन एक्टर आपको लगा हो कि हाँ ये चीजें, ये नजाकतें या ये अदाएं मुझे विल मुझे भी हेल्प कर सकती है मेरे काम में, ऐसे कोई फेमस कैरेक्टर्स जो आपको बहुत पसंद हो?
I should not say just dark, but means my favorite characters. I have been a very ardent viewer of Hollywood films, and I love Hollywood films. And in those films, I love Western films. And my idol always has been Clint Eastwood. I love his personality, the way he carries.
Cowboy, the OG cowboy.
And that's how I started wearing my cap, and that's why I started growing my stubble. And because of that, I got my first ad of the exam because of my stubble. So credit goes to Clint Eastwood.
Oh my God, this is
That,
lovely.
so that particular personality really impacts me. And otherwise, I love these characters of Harrison Ford in whatever films like Indiana Jones or wherever. Is where again he's an explorer in those films. And
Yeah.
that in a treasure hunt. So I love those kind of roles, and ये मुझे लुभाता है, मतलब I love these roles. But if you say villainish characters or negative characters, then I think the masterpiece Godfather. So whatever is being done in Godfather by all these actors, all the great actors, including Al Pacino and everybody, then the main Godfather. So वो लोग जो nuances निकलते हैं, जो minimum ये करते हैं, मतलब जो मेलोडी विदाउट मेलोड्रामा अंडर प्ले करके जो एक्टिंग होती है, वो मुझे बहुत पसंद है. और आई थिंक those kinds of films and those kinds of actors, they have already always influenced me.
और आपको तो फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में लाइक यू हैव बीन देयर सिंस डेकेड्स, लाइक आपने वो चेंजेस देखे हैं, वो लाइक मैं छोटी थी तब जो फिल्में बनती थी वो सैम एक्टिंग करते थे, एंड देन रियल लाइफ एंड स्लाइस ऑफ लाइफ एंड ह्यूमन इमोशन एंड लाइक बहुत सारे नए जॉनरे हमारे वहां पे इंट्रोड्यूस हुए. आप इन चेंजेस को कैसे देखते हैं और आपको क्या एक्साइट करता है अबाउट द प्रेजेंट सिनेरियो इन इंडियन सिनेमा?
We have improved a lot, of course, on technology as the time has advanced and the technology has advanced. We have got adapted to that. Our industry has done it very well, graphics and all those things. And professionalism बढ़ गया, punctuality बहुत बढ़ गई है, physical fitness बहुत level तक बढ़ गया. And I like that the way this web series and all these are coming on even on OTT platform. They are very realistic stories, realistic presentation, and then actors play it so beautifully. This all means they did not have that typical hero or villain kind of personality. People with a very ordinary personality also, if they are very powerful actors, they can portray some great characters, and that is a great change in Indian cinema now.
And what are the other projects that we can see you in?
Immediately next project is I think getting released in June. That is a film called Hit, which is a big hit already in South, and it's a remake of that film. And it's like the main lead is Rajkumar Rao, Sania Malhotra. So again a big genre film, and I'm again playing a very interesting central character. I won't reveal that character right now, but it's like a very very interesting character and very acting oriented character. So क्योंकि बुलबुलिया में ज्यादा मेरा प्रेजेंस और वो टाइप था, मतलब लाइक वो रॉब वाला था, प्रभावशाली था जो कुछ था. यहाँ आपको वो फाइन एक्टिंग और जो है वो भी न्यूएंसेस दिखेंगे अगली वाली फिल्म में. और उसके बाद देन वन मोर फिल्म इज नियरिंग कंप्लीशन, दैट इज नोन एज भीमा कोरेगांव. सो इट्स अ पीरियड फिल्म, and again lead is there is Arjun Rampal, and I'm playing a very central character in that, very very long lengthy central character, and it's like throughout the film. उसमें ये भी है, सनी लियोनी है, उनकी वो जो लावणी थी शायद वो कोविड के पहले चालू भी हो गई थी टीवी पे दिखाना. People had loved that song also. It was very good. And I think in a month or two this film should get over. So वो एक फिल्म आ जाएगी. फिर बाकी कुछ फिल्में और कुछ ये सीरीज, वेब सीरीज और फिल्में कुछ पाइपलाइन में जो मैं अभी बताऊंगा ना, once this is all finalized, I'll definitely get back to you again.
We would love to, and we wish that we see you more on screen and आपकी सारी फिल्मों का शूटिंग वहीं पे हो जहां हम घूमना चाहते हैं.
So sweet of you.
तो निशान हो जाए.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It was lovely talking to you.